The first thing Amanda Jacobs learned about Rocklands was not taught in any school. It was taught by a Tuesday afternoon when she was 9 years old, crouching behind her mother's sofa while the street outside argued in the language of gunshots. You dropped first. You asked questions later. That was the curriculum. That was the lesson that never left the syllabus, no matter what year it was, no matter who the politicians were, no matter what they were building on the N2. She is 54 now. She has never once lived anywhere else. The yellow jacket hangs by the front door every morning when she comes home. Neon, reflective, the kind road workers wear. Her granddaughter Lila, 11 years old and already wary in the way Rocklands girls learn to be wary, once asked her why she didn't just buy a proper security vest, something with a badge on it, something official. Amanda had looked at the child for a moment and said, "Because I'm not pretending to be something I'm not." She was a grandmother with a flashlight. That was enough. That was the whole job description. The watch started 18 months ago, with 4 women on a WhatsApp group. Now it is 11. They are all over 45. Some are grandmothers. One is a retired school secretary who walks with a cane, but has better night vision, she insists, than any of the young ones. They work in pairs between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m., moving through the streets of Rocklands in their yellow jackets, noting the cars that don't belong, the corners where boys gather with that particular restless stillness that means something is about to happen, the front doors left ajar at midnight. They call the neighborhood's one reliable constable, not the station, him specifically, and sometimes he comes. Sometimes he is busy being the only reliable constable for 6 other streets simultaneously. They have, in 18 months, talked 3 boys off corners and into their mothers' houses. They have walked 2 women home from bus stops. They have twice, with nothing but presence and the audacity of middle age, made a group of armed men feel sufficiently observed that they dispersed without incident. Amanda does not consider any of this heroism. She considers it maintenance, the kind of maintenance the city has never allocated a budget line for. The same week she got the jacket, she read in a newspaper that the city's mayor had announced plans for a wall, 100 million rand, give or take, a barrier along the N2 highway, long and solid and designed, the announcement explained, to manage the visual environment along the airport corridor, to protect commuters, to protect the view. She read the article twice. Then she folded the newspaper and put it under the short leg of the kitchen table, where it has been doing the only useful work it can. She is not naive enough to be surprised. She is old enough to know exactly what a wall on the N2 says about which people the city considers worth protecting and which people it considers worth hiding. The airport sees Rocklands and flinches. The city council holds 3-hour meetings about the aesthetics of the barrier, while that same week, 3 bodies are found in Kailicha, and the most urgent response is a press release. She thinks about her nephew sometimes on the late patrols. 22 years old when he died. Smart boy, the kind of smart that notices everything, the kind that, born elsewhere, becomes an architect or an engineer. Born in Rocklands, it just makes you dangerous to the wrong people. His name was Reuben. Nobody built anything in his memory. Lila is 11. She is already wary in the way Rocklands girls learn to be wary. She does her homework at the kitchen table each evening with a focus that feels to Amanda like a form of prayer. At 9 p.m., Amanda takes the jacket from the hook, zips it up, picks up the flashlight. She is not waiting for the wall to come down. She is not waiting for the city council to hold a meeting about her street. She steps outside. The night is cool. Somewhere 2 blocks over, a dog barks and goes quiet. She starts walking.